At the NAB Show, we're talking with Reinier van Maurik. Hi, Reinier.
Yes. Hi, good morning.
I'm well, and you're well.
Yes, I'm very well.
So you do system integration, what in the Netherlands?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Some of the radio stations in the Netherlands are pretty advanced in what they want to do, and you've been involved in a project or two that's wow, cutting edge technology. Tell me what you've been doing.
Well, actually, it was a long, multiple year project where the customer needs to replace their centralized matrix, for that matter, which was based on a, let's say, legacy technology, and we truly used the IP technology to create similar functionality with a matrix nature, but it's not a matrix, of course. It's a IP only, native IP for that matter.
And when you say matrix, would I think of that as audio routing?
Yes, so there are, let's say, 6 studios, which needs to be arranged or divided across 12 channels.
Okay.
So on each channel, it can have its own commercial players, localized commercial players, and each studio can be assigned to one or multiple studios. And those studios are across the Netherlands in big cities. And each city, for instance, has local telephone numbers. So Amsterdam, Rotterdam is 010 or 020.
Yeah.
And according to the actual routing of the studio, the phone system switches to the local telephone numbers. But if they are transmitting on the national channel, they will use a generic telephone number system. So all the talents no longer have to think of where they are physically, in which studio they are, but they just selecting, or it's automated, which channel they are on and in which area they are transmitting. So it saves a lot of travel costs, and they can pretty easy and choose which show they are hosting. And
You know, amazing to me. You just said normally, I mean, we understand audio routing, right? We can send this studio to that transmitter. We get that. You've got a more complicated matrix, but then you also handle the things that are incoming to the studio, like the telephones.
and the now playing information and visual radio stuff going on, and et cetera, et cetera. So it's no longer only audio, but it still has a sort of matrix functionality.
Your matrix, your routing, all the things that have to do with the program that's being produced, no matter where it's being produced
Exactly, yes. And we also involved in this project. We used public leased lines,
Yeah.
so it's not dark fiber, but it's a guaranteed connection between the big cities. And we use multicast routing to send the live wire channels from one city to the other, and that allows or that cuts actually all kind of codecs. So the signal integrity is pretty high.
Yeah.
There is no cross conversion, and it saves a lot of equipment.